Hey, this is Katie, and you're listening to the HTB News Network. We're down south in our studio in sunny SoCal. We're here daily to bring you the latest marine...
Stupid stick!
Sorry for the interruption, folks. Looks like my clumsy co-host Michael is having some difficulties. Again. Michael, you okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Now to our topic of the day, trawling.
Let's go to the phones. Caller number 12, you're on. Oh, okay, great question.
What?
Our caller asked what the effects of trawling on marine life and what can be done to prevent or improve it.
How did you understand that?
How can you not?
Well, I guess coming from someone who speaks that language, I shouldn't be surprised.
Thanks, Katie.
Well, now let's go to our on-the-scene reporter, Molly, who has the latest marine news. Molly, are you there?
Yeah, Katie, I'm here. These are totally less than stellar conditions happening here in the Gulf, and even less stellar are the acts that I'm witnessing.
Less than stellar, huh? What's going on down there?
There are these huge and heavy nets being dragged across the seafloor behind trawler boats.
Aren't those nets equipped with large metal plates and rubber wheels?
Yeah, they are. The trawling nets destroy everything in their path.
Yeah, I heard that it could take hundreds of years for marine life in trawled areas to recover.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible, but it's true too. And if people continue to trawl, those areas will never recover.
Man, the ocean is really being destroyed in ways that hardly anyone knows about.
Yeah, and I talked to some of the locals earlier, and none of them have even heard of trawling and the dangers it causes to the environment.
Wow, Molly, that's really intense.
Like camping.
What?
Intense. See what I did there? I love myself.
Anyway, Molly, what's another danger of trawling?
Well, lots of the stuff that is caught isn't even wanted by the fishermen.
So what do they do with it?
Evidently, it's called bycatch. The worst part about it is that the bycatch is usually severely hurt or sometimes even killed during this brutal process.
Yeah, and some of those include dolphins, sea turtles, and even sharks.
Sharks. I got bit by one once.
Okay, whatever you say, Michael.
Yeah.
Still there, guys?
Yeah, still here. Bycatch?
Yeah, I managed to snag a local fisherman.
Hello. Glad to be with you. My name is Yosef.
Hey, Yosef. Glad to have you with us. Molly, what are you guys talking about?
Just about bycatch.
Oh, extra. We don't need extra. We throw back.
That's harmful, isn't it?
No, fish not hurt.
I thought they were, like, severely.
No. No fish hurt.
Molly?
Still here, but our source just bolted.
Good riddance. We need the truth here.
Thanks for the update, Michael. Molly, it's getting worse out there. How about you get yourself indoors?
You don't have to tell me twice.
We'll be back after this message from our sponsor.
It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door, 'cause when you try it once, you'll want to try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell.
Corn Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
Thanks, Corn Nuts.
Hello and welcome back to the HTB News Network. We're in the midst of talking about the horrors of trawling.
Yeah, we're talking about a helpful invention made in Norway to reduce the amount of bycatch caught, which is larger than the targeted species.
Yeah, here in Norway the target was shrimp, but jellyfish and other marine life was being caught in the nets as well. But this invention called the Pandalus helped out around the world. Molly, want to talk about it?
Sure. Like you said, it's called the Pandalus. It helps to reduce the amount of bycatch by the use of the Normore grate that separates active swimming fish from the target of passive shrimp by allowing them to swim out of the net before reaching the grate where the shrimp go.
It was found that bycatch was reduced without a substantial reduction of the targeted shrimp.
In tropical fisheries, they have found a way to reduce the catch of the very smallest so that the rest can be used for the food to feed the public.
Wow, you actually said something intelligent for once.
Win.
Can I cut in, guys?
Of course, Molly. Please.
Let's talk about the effects on the environment. Recently, as a part of a global study, researchers tried to map trawling effects on the ecosystem.
I heard about that. Only 24 countries were mapped, about 40% of the Earth's continental shelf.
Yeah, here's the map. Its analysis concluded that the grounds, 8.8 million kilometers squared, was trawled. This means that about 20 million kilometers squared, that's nearly 2.5 times the size of Brazil, was trawled.
The country?
No, Michael, the fish. Anyway, Molly, the life in those areas really dies off. Like I said, it can take hundreds of years to recover.
Great point. The damaging and destroying of certain species of coral and sponges may even mean the certain species' extinction.
Wow, we wouldn't want that.
Yeah, the thick grasses that cover the seafloor are depleting.
That means that some fish, especially ground and bottom-dwelling fish, like cod, are losing their homes and their security.
That means that with the nets tearing up the grasses and coral, the cod are left with no home, and consequently the species will die out.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that marine forests are just like regular forests. Everyone cares about those. Why doesn't anybody care about our oceans?
Well, let's hope that people become aware soon, or we're going to lose our last underwater rainforests. Reefs will be lost forever.
Well, we're wrapping up our show here, folks. I hope you all learned something.
Well, Molly, thanks for the input on today's topic.
Of course. Always happy to help, guys.
Signing off, this is Howard,
Darby,
Bush,
on HDB.
We urge you to not only become aware,
but become active in your community.
To donate to our station's marine health program, call 555-0122.
every penny counts.
See y'all next time here at HDB.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me high.